So this is a quiz that I've made using the Google Forms, and today I'll be talking about timing a quiz. So when I say timing, there are three aspects. One is setting a start time, that is when does a participant be allowed to take the quiz, and second is setting an end time, that is till when the participant can take the quiz, and third is the duration of the quiz, or let's say the time taken by the participant to complete the quiz. Alright, so let's start with the first one, setting a start time. When you go to the responses tab, you can see this button over here, which is by default accepting responses. Slide it back to not accepting responses. Alright, and below there's a message for respondents, which means that you can customize this message in order that people will see what you type. So the by default text is the form is no longer accepting responses. So in this situation, when you give this form or circulate this among your friends or participants who want to take the quiz, they will be seeing this page. So they open it and they say the form quiz 37 is no longer accepting responses. Now you can customize this message over here, and for example, I have made this as a response. So I first welcomed all, then I've given a set of instructions, and then at the end, which is very important, is refresh the page at 9 p.m. So when you give the form link, it's not accepting responses, all right? And let's suppose you want to start the quiz at 9 p.m. and the person is actually opened the page and is waiting for 9 p.m. so that it comes up automatically, but this is not automatic. This is a manual thing which you're doing. So the person has to refresh the page. So don't forget in your custom message to clearly say refresh the page at the certain time which you want to start the quiz. All right. So now let's say the clock ticks 9 p.m. I slide it back to accepting responses. This person refreshes the page and he can see the quiz. So that's how you set a start time. Now how to set an end time? It's exactly like how you set a start time. Just roll this back. So let's say you want to end your quiz after 15 minutes. You want the quiz to be a 15-minute quiz. So 9 p.m. it starts and you want to end it at let's say 9:15 p.m. So at 9:15 p.m. you switch it back off, and you can again customize this message to, let's say, the quiz is over, see you tomorrow. Now the person opening the quiz after 9:15 p.m. or trying to do the quiz at after 9:15 p.m. will get this message. Right, so that's how it is done. It's very simple. It's a manual process, and hence there has to be very accurate actions from your side so to start and end the quiz at a certain time. Now the third aspect, how to time a quiz, like how to check the duration or the time taken by the participant to complete the quiz. Click on the green button over here, which creates a spreadsheet for you. Since I already created one, it automatically showed me one. All right, so now what happens is when you create a sheet, create a form, rather, this is, it automatically transfers all the data from the Google form into this spreadsheet. So let's say I'll just quickly fill this form for you. Let me delete the existing one. All right, accepting responses, and now I'll open the link, full name, my name. I'll randomly pick up few. Let's go pro. Nomadic. It's just a quiz I created. 1, 2, 3. Submit. I've submitted my quiz. Now I have the answer or the data of the form transferred to this sheet. So here you can see the timestamp. Now this is the time when they submitted the test. So when you switch this on at 9 p.m., let's create the scenario of 9 p.m. So sorry, this will be 9, this will be, let's say, 05, and this will be 45. All right, so this is how you get a time. So 9 p.m., 5 minutes and 45 seconds. So the person has taken 5 minutes and 45 seconds to complete the quiz. You just take the timestamp and subtract it by the start time. That is how you get the difference, and that is the exact duration of how much time the person took to complete the quiz. See, now you also have to give the instruction that irrespective of the participant starting the quiz, the time will be counted from 9 p.m. that is the start time. So number 4 I've highlighted over here, the time will be counted from 9 p.m. IST and not when you start the quiz. So just put this in the instructions so that it's sort of clear for them also as to how the timing of the quiz will work out. Alright, so that is all about timing a quiz. As I mentioned, it's a manual process and it's not automated, and hence you have to be very accurate when you start and when you end the quiz. And there may be sometimes a window of few errors, but it's very minimal. So far I've found this the simplest and the most efficient way to time a quiz. You can also check out some third-party add-ons in Google Forms like Time Form Limiter and there are a few others, but then I don't want to use them because this is the most simplest and most basic. You know, we can sort of be clear of any technical problems arising due to the third-party add-ons. So rather keep it simple, and you can use this method. If you have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section.